everybody, welcome to It's All Black and White TV, and this is your latest edition of NUFC latest news. If you do like what you see, please do smash that like. It really does help the channel stay towards top of search. I mean, new viewers can find the channel more easily. Also, if you are brand new at the channel, come and smash the subscribe and come and join this great community we have here. And also, that bell notification lets you know when I'm live, have a pre-record, or any upcoming shows as well. So, currently now 48 subscribers away from hitting 1,000, so thank you very much to everybody so far who has subscribed. If you want to become a member, it's 99p a month. Just click the join button, and if you want to make a donation, you can do that in the chat by clicking the $sign. Thank you very much indeed. Right, last night we played the final match in the summer series, and the first half ended 0-0. Second half came. Welbeck got an easy tap in, basically, and then 82 minutes before we notched our goal, and that was when Elliot Anderson got up off the floor after the defenders sort of like stopped and looked at each other, and he put the ball past Verbruggen, and then 92nd minute, a lovely ball, and through to Anderson, and we went and bang, hit it in the back of the net, made it 2-1, which leaves us top of the table in the summer series. Now then, tomorrow we'll see the final games: Fulham, Chelsea, Brentford and Villa. Now, if Fulham and Brentford happen to win these games, or maybe even draw them, we could end up winning the summer series. So again, this is, we could end up with a trophy. So, let's hope for Fulham and Brentford to pull trees up and win tomorrow. And that would be fantastic if they did. Because I say that would mean we win that trophy, and that would be fantastic, wouldn't it? I know it's only a friendly, and people will say, well, it doesn't really matter the trophy. It's about it's about the fitness as well. But, you still won't say no to a pre-season friendly trophy. We want to win that Salah Cup next weekend, don't we? So, look, we talk about players having the hot streaks in the, in these pre-seasons. I mean, last season, Miguel Almiron, he was the hot player last season. He was really, really sharp, wasn't he? And he was on fire last season. And then they proved it when we went into the Premier League season. And this season we've got Elliot Anderson, who is the the hot streak. I mean, 4 goals, 4 games, 100% record, and he's still got the Salah Cup to come as well. So he could round this off on a few more goals yet. What a pre-season this guy's having so far. And I think he's in for a big season next season, definitely, as well. I mean, look, I put his picture up. Sorry, I'll go back to him showing Longstaff. Yeah, we thought he might have played a part in the series, but obviously whatever that groin strain is, it's obviously kept him out of the Brighton game as well. I think the focus is best getting him fit for the season. He may see if he can play a part next weekend. But yeah, so let's hope he's back soon. But yeah, right, now then, some transfer news that's been breaking overnight like rumours. Now then, the first one on the transfer side is a player we've been previously linked with. But apparently, according to Nice Matin, which is a local media source in a media outlet in Nice, they've claimed we've made contact with Nice over the possible transfer for centre-back Jean-Clair to Debo. The French defender has been repeatedly linked with us, but the speculation in England's been much quieter. Look, I mean, he's played for Barcelona. He made his loan move to Nice and then got a permanent deal there. He's made over 100 appearances for the Ligue 1 side and has impressed. The claims also mean that Villa and West Ham are interested in his services, but it does say the centre-back. They believe the centre-back will stay with Nice, despite the interest from elsewhere. Although the reported 40 to 45 million euros asking price would tempt Nice into negotiations. Tadebo's not against staying with Nice, but he has slammed the door on any moves to Saudi Arabia. So I mean, look, we're looking at him, and it's another right-sided centre-back. So again, we'll see what happens with this one. Again, it's just rumours at the end of the day, and yeah, we just keep an eye on that one and see if anything develops. But again, next week we have the Salah tournament and we play Nice in that Salah tournament. So it wouldn't surprise me if negotiations started next weekend. It really wouldn't. Or whenever they arrive in the UK. Because no doubt they'll come in for a couple of days to train. Now then, another report coming out, and this is coming from Brazil. And it's coming from a local media outlet over there called Bolivip Brazil. And that's saying that we are ready to make an offer of around 24 million euros for Flamengo midfielder Victor Hugo. Hugo is a centre midfielder. Obviously, we've already got Joe Linton and Bruno in our ranks. He's impressed while playing in Brazil, and a move to Europe will be on the cards soon. His contract of 2027, but the Brazilian club is in a strong position to negotiate his price tag. But the report claims that Bruno Guimaraes has also played a role in the transfer, and that the Brazilian side are bracing themselves for an astronomical proposal to come from Newcastle. I mean, with the addition of Tonali in our midfield as well, it's starting to look exciting. And I mean, if Hugo comes in as well, it's just gonna bolster the midfield even more. At 19, he doesn't take up a Premier League place, which is a good move as well. And he's got 1 goal and 1 assist in 15 games, but he's only started 5 of those games. So, very raw talent. But again, these Brazilians, if you want to bring them in, you've got to get them when they're young. It's no good bringing them in when they're like 25, 26, 27 maybe. You've got to bring them in when they're young to Europe. How we were, when Gabigol was always mentioned with us, but we didn't get him. Maybe because at 26, he's not the type of player that we want to bring in. So again, as I say, you've got to bring these Brazilians in when they're young. We definitely need a left back. We know we need a left back. So let's hope we're in the market for a left back. Who we're going to bring in as a left back, I don't know. I know Tierney's high on the list, I think, but still waiting to see what Arsenal are doing with him. So again, we'll see what happens. Looking ahead to that Salah Cup next week, will this guy be back in action? Who knows? He got that horrendous injury. So let's hope he is back in fit and firing for that game. Apart from that, there's not really a lot more I can say. Apart from, so far we've had a good pre-season. We're unbeaten. So we've done really, really well. We beat Gateshead, we beat Rangers, we drew with Villa, we drew with Chelsea, and we beat Brighton. So, we've won 3, drew 2. So not bad, not lost a game. And we could continue that next week against Fiorentina and Villarreal. So again, we'll see what happens in the Salah Cup. I would love us to win it because, winning the Salah Cup at St James's Park would be absolutely fantastic, wouldn't it? It would put the icing on the cake. So let's hope. But again, as I say, I know these pre-seasons are all about fitness, and that's what it's all about, fitness at the end of the day. And, and I'm sure probably next weekend, you'll probably see more of a stronger 11 starting, rather than mixing and matching. I think we're going to start a strong 11. Maybe that might give the hint of who's starting against Villa, or maybe not. But anyway, as we draw to a close on this show, if you have enjoyed what you've seen, then please do smash that like. It really does help the channel. If you're new to the channel, come and smash the subscribe and join this great community we have here. And also the bell notification lets you know when I'm live, have a pre-record or any upcoming shows. So I am close to 1,000 subscribers. So that's absolutely brilliant. Thank you very much indeed. But always, just remember, the future's bright. The future is definitely black and white. Enjoy your day, whatever you're doing today, whether the sun's out or it's not. But enjoy whatever you're doing. And until then, I'll see you later. How are you, the lads?